By the way, the thing that pisses me off the most is I'm in a position where I have to defend the Act Man. I can't stand the Act Man, and I am in a position where I have to defend this clown because AndyPants Gaming is such a coward and such a pathetic chameleon that I have to defend the Act Man. I've made it very clear a few times that I am not a fan of the YouTuber known as the Act Man, which is totally fine. I'm not a fan of a lot of YouTubers out there, but the Act Man is a pretty big-time YouTuber when it comes to the gaming world, and a lot of his videos do really well, and he's a well-known person from that particular section of the internet, and he really did piss off a lot of people when he decided to cry like a little girl over Az's rant about Starfield, which, again, Az was 100% right about Starfield, and the Act Man looked like a complete fool in that entire situation. And so that's where a lot of people soured on the Act Man from my perspective. And many of these people had his back when he, got demonetized, and they rallied for him. And not that he owes anyone anything because they had his back, but it's like you forgot where you came from type of thing. And all he needs to do is admit that Az was right about Starfield because Az was right. But that's neither here nor there because we're talking about something that transcends whether I like or dislike someone, agree with or disagree with them, and that is copyright striking on YouTube and false flagging, which again has been repeated by me many times. You don't recover from this when you're busted doing it. You just don't. As an independent content creator, it's the worst thing you can do. And now we have this guy, AndyPants Games, that is now copyright striking the Act Man, all because they had a debate because AndyPants Gaming made a video calling out the Act Man. I actually thought he had some really good points in his video about the Act Man and his lack to address the serious problems in the gaming world. AndyPants was making really good points, in my opinion, for the most part in that video. So the Act Man responds. They set up a debate. The debate happens on AndyPants' YouTube channel. The Act Man absolutely destroys this guy, AndyPants. Just embarrasses the living hell out of him. It was brutal. The comment section on AndyPants' YouTube channel was so bad that he turned the comment section off. Massive red flag, big-time coward move right there. That is mainstream attitude right there, silencing the voice of the people when you got completely embarrassed and destroyed, okay? Absolutely pathetic behavior. Act Man uploads the video to his second channel because it's his perspective too, so he uploads it, and he leaves the comment section open, and he tells everybody, hey, if you want to criticize me, if you want to have a take, whatever, the comment section is open here on this channel. AndyPants Gaming has now struck down that video on the Act Man's channel, as you see right here. AndyPants Gaming responds and says, you're going to be fine, Alex. Act Man didn't just clip the interview. He reposted the entire thing. That's a clear YouTube violation. I just responded with, you're a pathetic little bitch, because he is. He's getting crushed right now. There's Quantum TV, the Mighty Keep, who I'm not a fan of this guy either, but I mean, he's right. The Act Man was in the video. That's not how copyright works. This is insane, man. And so it's gotten really bad. Act Man responds and says, when you record a debate with someone, both creators can host it on their channels. That's how this works. That is how it works. And the reason I'm talking about this is because no matter what our opinions are on things, whether we agree or we disagree, this right here takes things well beyond the line. I've been through this recently with the Star Wars Explained and the Pro Acolyte fans trying to target my channel and false flag my channel and many others. And now with Act Man having someone target his channel with a similar kind of behavior with false flagging a channel, I think that I wanted to make a video on this just so I can call this out and show that it transcends whether I agree or disagree with someone. I do not like the Act Man. I don't like him at all. But he is being done wrong in this situation. Now, Act Man called out this AndyPants Gaming guy right here, which is pretty damn interesting. Now, AndyPants does a lot of like anti-woke content, calls out a lot of things with LGBT agendas and things. And that's, hey, I think that more people should be calling that stuff out, because I think wokeness in video games is a huge problem. I think social justice propaganda is a huge problem. But this right here, pretty interesting.
I can't believe the morning I woke up and I was like, holy crap. Like, one of my favorite YouTubers, As Mongold, was like making a video, responding to my video. And for a second I was panicking. I was like, oh man, I hope he likes it. Like, if he doesn't like this video, like, I might kill myself.
So there's this thing you see on YouTube a lot now, and it's called grifting, and you see people like Luke Stevens and As Mongold doing it a lot, and it just basically means these people have no integrity whatsoever.
One of my favorite YouTubers, As Mongold.
And it basically means you just regurgitate whatever the popular opinion to have right now is.
One of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, if you think that just started on YouTube, you haven't been paying attention. That's literally the internet, and that's just how it is. Like, the term grifter is such a stupid term to use. I'm so tired of the term grifter, because it literally means someone that's more successful than me, or someone that is getting a level of success that I don't think is appropriate. That's essentially all it means. No one that's irrelevant or doesn't get a ton of views gets called a grifter. It's only people that get a ton of views or have a level of success that someone else doesn't like, therefore they're a grifter. It's the stupidest shit imaginable. And it's just a term that's lost all meaning, just like racist and sexist and all of that. Ultimately, once this debate was over with, AndyPants got absolutely destroyed by his own audience. He embarrassed himself. And of course, he couldn't have people having their own opinions, so he decides to silence their opinions.
What a fucking disaster. Following the end of the stream, Andy would receive criticism not only from the general public, but from his own audience as well. How did he respond? Well, Andy decided the most Alpha Chad masculine decision he can make was to unlist the video and disable the comments. He also deleted a majority of his tweets in relation to the debate, causing an unsurprisingly chaotic riot within his Discord community. Not only would he avoid addressing the stream while posting unrelated tweets, but he would take it a step further by removing one of his mods because he begged him in the nicest way possible to stop acting like a fucking retard. He also allegedly began banning people who shit on him for how manic he was acting and spamming cope to every text calling out his bullshit. For someone who's so willing to dish out criticism and insult other creators as leftist beta male cucks, he can't seem to take the L and stop acting like a leftist homosexual. Now, it's been some time since all this is played out, and there is an update. Apparently, he had a Discord call with his community. Unfortunately, I wasn't available when it happened, and it doesn't seem like anyone has it recorded. However, they did help to convince him give back his mod privileges to the individual who previously lost it. He unbanned some other members. He brought back the stream into public mode, and he re-enabled the comments. Posted an update! And he age-restricted the stream and re-disabled his comments again because he's a fucking pussy! Despite trying to right his wrongs, it's extremely telling the level of mental maturity someone like Andy has when melting down to a situation he started. I mean, seriously, what did we just witness?
Yeah, you started it. You asked for this. You asked for this debate with the Act Man. And by the way, the thing that pisses me off the most is I'm in a position where I have to defend the Act Man. I can't stand the Act Man, and I am in a position where I have to defend this clown because AndyPants Gaming is such a coward and such a pathetic chameleon that I have to defend the Act Man. This is insane.
We saw an overconfident, underprepared, and insincere Andy come into a debate of his own making. He accused Ackman of being a shill by both being a leftist, yet simultaneously a fence sitter. Ironic how this entire stream and its aftermath showcases Andy displaying this exact same behavior. Throughout the stream, Andy continuously opens his question with, "Isn't it strange?" Well, Andy, isn't it strange that you claim to be a devout Christian, yet you were unable to quote or remember the 9th commandment? Isn't it strange how hard you shilled for Starfield and Xbox only a year ago, yet believe Ackman is paid out by Activision? Isn't it strange that when ripping Ackman from shifting his politics to appeal to leftists, you yourself are exposed for advocating for diversity and LGBT representation, but now have shifted your views to promote an anti-gay narrative? Isn't it strange how despite condemning gay behavior, you've posted a video of yourself humping the air in a onesie? Okay, this isn't actually a point, it's just funny.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Isn't it strange that you call Ackman a grifter, yet you self-reported when you said the only reason you radicalized your content was because you got views for doing so, and you're easily influenced by your community for your moral compass? Isn't it strange? You can keep acting tough and call yourself a confident man, but at the end of the day, if you don't humble yourself, Andy, and act like a fucking adult, your facade will fall. And from the words of Ackman, the leopards will eat your face.
If you guys want to see this entire video, it's I'll link it. This channel, Walter, it's got like 500 subscribers. But I will link this video so you guys can see that. But yeah, this situation is really, really bad for AndyPants Gaming. It's not going to get any better for him. It's only going to get significantly worse. And the lesson learned here is to not false flag other YouTube channels because you disagree with them. Don't sit there and overstep the boundaries. And now we have an update. As I was recording, this happened, but AndyPants has backed down because typical coward behavior. He can't stand by anything he does or says because he seems to not believe in anything. And he was getting so much backlash that now he has decided to put this tweet out. I retracted the request. My logic was, why is he uploading my entire video? He should be linking mine. But I learned today it's a pretty big deal. I'm new to all this. Apologies. Pathetic. Pathetic, pathetic. I quote tweeted him and I said, false flaggers never recover. You don't recover from this. End of discussion. And you don't. You shut off your comment section and you tried to silence the person that you demanded the debate. You called out the Actman in your video. You did. He then said he's willing to have a conversation with you online or offline. Had the debate on your channel. You got embarrassed. You shut down your comment section. He uploads his video to his channel and you copyright claim him for a video that he is in. And now you're going to act like you just didn't understand it. But yet you go over run around like I'm a alpha giga Chad, guys. Trump 2024, guys. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you're a fucking fraud. Running around acting like you're some Trump supporter, some advocate for free speech. You can't even stand by your own fucking words. It's bullshit. So that's the latest update from it. So I just wanted to make sure that we went ahead and covered that. And then I just said, you're mundane Matt. Nobody respects you. People don't recover from this shit. Don't act like some alpha Chad, then run like a bitch. Fuck off. I stand by what I said. Like, there are rare exceptions where you can go after a channel if they're doxing, if they're threatening, or if they're literally stealing your content. Actman was in the debate. Him uploading his perspective of the debate, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the fact that you shut down your own comment section while claiming to be this based alpha giga Chad is 100% bullshit. He's posting Trump memes over on his timeline like he's some based individual, yet he's shutting his comment section down and he's trying to silence anybody who disagrees with him. It's bitch-made behavior. It's pathetic. And I hate that I'm having to defend the Actman, but yet here we are. You guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.